with a view of the South Pier and the beach. This will introduce my video for Sunday, the 7th of March. A very good morning to you on this Friday. How quickly these weeks go by now. I cannot keep up with it. Many thanks to one and all who support this channel. Very appreciated, and I think the world of it. It means ever so much. Thank you. All I can do is to hope that this video goes down well. Quite a lot has happened this week, and as said, I do hope you find it interesting and it goes down well. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to ask you to watch it. So, again, with all my thanks, I'll start the video. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. A painting contractor on the dome. And another one there. And yes, we are at the North Pier. It's a glorious afternoon, rapidly approaching 1 p.m. Just going to walk you around to the front. Now these metal support posts, they're going to receive a coat of rust preventer, and then over that 3 coats of cream paint. That's what's happening here. First of all, a rust preventer, and then, as said, 3 coats of cream paint to match all the other metal posts. Just reversing now. There again is the entrance of the North Pier. I would just like to show you this ice cream kiosk, this lovely ice cream kiosk, now open right next door to the entrance of the North Pier. An angled view of the whole length of the North Pier, and it is from here that I can give you some wonderful news. This pier will reopen on Monday, the 12th of April 2021. Yes, on that day, Monday, the 12th of April 2021, this pier will reopen. Now tomorrow morning I will be receiving all necessary information as to what is open and what is not open on this pier. So tomorrow we will return here and I'll be able to tell you exactly what is happening. So I do hope though that, like myself, you were pleased to hear that at least the pier will be reopening on that day of the 12th of April. And all necessary details will be told to you on tomorrow's video. We have moved piers. This is now the Central Pier. And I brought you here today to tell you that all the debris from that fire has now been removed from this Central Pier. There was a crack team here actually doing this. Just moving along now. Now I'm advised that work has started on the boards, all the decking. The boards on the decking are now being either replaced or repaired. So that's wonderful news from the Central Pier here this afternoon on the Monday. I thought you might like to see this. Some mounted policemen and mounted police ladies. I was able to catch up these two in the next street. These police horses always make good clips. They really do. I hope you enjoy them. Now I've got to make my way home now, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. A cracking Tuesday morning outside the North Pier. I have just left the manageress of the North Pier, and I can now tell you the programme that is planned for April the 12th, the reopening of this pier. The conservatory area and the North Garden Cafe will be open for takeaway and to have drinks on the pier. The Sun Lounge at the end of the pier will be open to have drinks outside. All the rides also all open, including Thomas. Regretfully, we now come to the venues here that are not open, and they are Bloom's Bar not open, the Amusement Arcade not open, and the Theatre not open. At the time of making this, it is not known whether or not the Museum of Joe Longthorne can open or not. This little channel thanks Martine, the manageress here of the North Pier, very much for her help. It is hoped that I have not made any errors. However, if I have, I apologise very, very much. Now, staying at the North Pier, I will quickly mention that the Central Pier and the South Pier will, I should imagine, be treated in the same way, meaning that the rides will be open, and where there's outside drinking facilities, those areas as well will be open. It is hoped that all of this has proved useful for some people. The rear of the Premier Inn. Now, I have just left the site manager, and he tells me that this coming Friday, just a couple of days' time, it will be his last day here from the construction firm of Barnfield. Yes, it is their last day on Friday, and in front there's a cherry picker at work. Well, what we have here today is a high-rise window cleaning company. Yes, they've got the wonderful job of cleaning all these windows here this week. And they're doing a great job as well. Now, as we move up the rear of the Premier Inn here, across the road, we will see the offices of this construction firm at Barnfield. Well, the site manager again has kindly told me that last Friday was their last day. They are no longer in these offices. So, as said, this Friday, a very big day here, we will see the farewell of the construction firm of Barnfield. So that's our visit today to the Premier Inn. We are now going to go to Blackpool's Conference Centre, where I can hopefully explain to you about what the facade will actually look like at the finish. Please notice all that insulation. Very important, please, that if you can, notice all that insulation that has been placed. Well, over that insulation now, there will be placed white terracotta tiles vertically. So all that insulation you see will be covered with white vertical terracotta tiles. You might be interested to know that these tiles were imported from Germany. Just a point of interest, that is. Wonderful progress from here, made from Friday. Now I'm going to take you now to viewing area 3. Here we are now. This is viewing area 3. Now, can you see a third section of that insulation at virtually ground level just by that blue scissor lift there on the left? Now, that area there, can you see it? There's a blue scissor lift. And that insulation there, well, that is going to be covered in black terracotta tiles, but these ones will be placed horizontally. So I hope you can see this. The base here, where that insulation is, black horizontal terracotta tiles. So that's our visit today to the Blackpool's Conference Centre. A very good afternoon to you. Across the road, Blackpool North railway station, and opposite there Sainsbury's. And now we're looking at this huge office blocks with shop units underneath. There's a subway there. Now, wonderful, wonderful news. As I walk down here, I can tell you that it's been officially announced now. Blackpool's new post office will be here. Yes, it will be located here. Oh, I just point out across the road, that's a very good gym there. I was there for several months on a treadmill. It done me the power of good. It's very nice in there. Now, I'm just going to turn around here, and I can show and say again that this will be the new home of Blackpool's post office in one of these available units here. I'm just going to cross the road. There we are, safely across, and I can take you back for another view. Yes, across the road, that will be the home of Blackpool's new post office. I'm sure they will do very well because I have really missed it. They do such a lot in these post offices now. So there we are, the home of the new Blackpool's post office. I can kill two birds with one stone here. Now, let me please explain something. I'm not going to make a meal out of this. Across the road, another project is taking place. That's a hotel and a subway for the trams. Now, I was confronted many months ago, the project manager had concerns for my safety. So, without saying any more, this channel, we do not attend here. I wish the contractors here all the very best, but as said, due to that meeting, we do not attend here. So that's why you will never see a report until they leave. The attractive square of Cedar Square. Now, I very much would like to bring you up to date with the Cedar Tavern. There's an awful lot of contractors about here, and yes, this is worthy of a visit. It certainly is. I'm walking you along now, the Cedar Tavern. The scaffold, it really goes right around the corner here. Huge amount of scaffolding, look. This is why I brought you a point of interest. This is the side of the Cedar Tavern. Have a look at all of that. This is going to be very attractive and very interesting indeed when this project is finished. Things appear to be going very well here. We are still looking at scaffold, which is up on the Cedar Tavern. Now this takes us immediately into Edward Street, which is another one of our projects. So we'll have a little walk down here and enjoy again the sights of this marvellous rendering. Bambas were the contractors here. They were the principal contractors, and what a lovely job been done. And you can see one of their staff here at work today. A marvellous, marvellous job. Enhanced this Edward Street no end. So there we are, a visit along Edward Street. We start today along Topping Street. Interesting news from here this morning. First of all, I would like to take you to one of our venues, and you will know this one now. It is Showtoppers. I'm just going to show you again the very, very nice sign that was made, and also the telephone number is also shown. Now, I can tell you again, Showtoppers, the hat that you're going to see right in front of you is a top hat, hence the name, Showtoppers. And there's their phone number there as well. Now, this is the interesting news I have today. A new retail shop is opening. I'm just going to show you Mama's restaurant. There we are, just to show as you know where we are. Now, across the road, you will see this shop in front of you. And I've seen the owner, very, very nice man. This is going to be a carpet and actual shop selling beds at affordable prices. I'm so pleased to show this. Work started a couple of days ago here. It's a very, very big shop indeed, and it will be opening on April the 12th. We wish the company all the very best. The premier inn and a premier build, it really is. Yes, today is the farewell of the contractors. Now I'm going to run you down the front, the side and the rear. To get the full effect, I must cross the road, because I want to show you, which is an important part of it, the vast pavement area that is outside the main entrance of this hotel. Also superb work with these tiles as well. And now this is the side elevation. I'm just going to take you to the top to show you the clock. All of this is illuminated in the evening. Now I would like to show you these cracking set of exit doors here. These arrived on Monday. Previous views of this side elevation only show temporary doors. Look at that, two beautiful exit doors here. Would like to point out the huge pavement area here runs right the way down the rear of this hotel. Look at that, how wide it is. Now I'm just going to cross this road. There we are, I'm all safe now. And then I can show you a column of this sandstone here, this sandstone brick and the facing brick. Now, as we travel up here, have a look how quick the public were to seize on this. All the cars parked already outside. They are not slow in parking cars. It's all clear here now, you see. No contractors, plant, machinery or anything. Moving up now, and we approach where all the office work was carried out. You've seen it in the past, and as told to you, the contractors vacated this last Friday. So there's only one thing to do now, and that is to ask a member of the contractors to give us a wave, and we all thank them for letting us video this this project. So hopefully Ray will appear. You've seen him many, many times. The Premier Inn. Ray was filmed outside of the site office 2 days ago to sign this project off. Just after 10 a.m. in the morning on this Friday, and the ice cream parlour just opened up. Let's see what we can find here today. I think that's a new pink sign for Blooms, and also we have a trade firm here, the South Shore Metal Fabrications. Another look at that, I think new pink sign. I think it is. I could be wrong though. Now, we're going to move around the front now, and there's another trade company here, a window cleaning firm. Very much like the Premier Inn we see earlier this week, all the windows have to be cleaned here. And there's one of the company's contractors on the half moon top that you're going to see. It's all a scaffold there. And just raise you to the top. That half moon up there, the window cleaner, in fact, is performing duties up there. I'm going to see if I can view him for you in another clip. From this angle, I hope you can see him. He's on the tier under the top one. We must move on now to our next venue. We visit one of our venues, which is Hearts. I've brought you here for a couple of reasons today. The first one is to show you all that scaffold has now been removed. And across the road, coming up, you will see that shop across the road with the yellow and black sign. Well, I'm told, yes, that will be in use in the very near future. I'll find out more about this when I can. Just turn the corner to carry on our view of the Heart shop, and again notice that nice wooden panelling all put up, much better than that scaffold. Using that same clip, I can tell you that possibly, yes, very possibly, something will happen here in the very near future. That's all I can say. Just a few shops down, and we must visit the Potter Inn, one of our venues, a lovely family-run cafe. And they are now part of Blackpool Eats, a lovely, lovely family-run cafe, the Potter Inn.